What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Councilmen episode 89. This is the last episode of Nonsense November. It is going to be a great one. Join us. Episode 89.
Welcome back to another episode of the Council. Man, this will be our 89th episode. Today we have the four of us, Albert, Ariq. Well, Ariq don't have a weird name. That's weird.
Exactly. Correct. Exactly.
Me, Kelvin, and of course our beloved Do. Hey, Do.
What is CMDR?
Commander.
Oh, commander. Why don't you just put commander?
Too long.
Charmander.
Charmander, I choose you.
Charmander Teguh.
Charmander.
Charmandy-Doo. Chardu.
You know. Albert,
So
where's
yeah.
your posters? Why is there no posters?
Yeah,
Can
Albert,
you
what happened to your
explain
poster? Did you eat your poster?
Explain to the viewers
I-
why.
Yes, I will get to that. But before we go to that, this is episode 89, the last episode of Nonsense November. As you guys know, every November, starting last November, we do Nonsense November. This is going to be the last episode for that. But we'll continue with what's December? Is it what's the pun?
Oh, I don't think we have anything for December.
No, we don't have anything for
Decks
December.
out December. We have to buy Yu-Gi-Oh packs every time.
Don't even play Yu-Gi-Oh.
We don't even play Yu-Gi-Oh.
What? We'll figure out what's gonna happen to December, delicious December or something. I don't know.
Mukbang podcast
Mukbang
every
day.
week. Whoa.
But yeah, we got some stuff to talk about. We got some news to talk about as well, including Clifford movie that's happening. But yeah, talking about why my background is here? I'm not in America anymore. I am currently in Indonesia. I'm in the same time zone as Ariq. So it's not even
Yeah.
morning right now for me. It's nighttime. What a twist.
Dude, for once, we are all in a reasonable amount of, time difference.
It's only 2 hours for everyone now.
Did we-
Now we don't
did we never-
we don't have any more like Albert waking up early in the morning or anything.
Well,
No.
For a while.
Wait, did we not do this last year?
I think we did because last
We did,
year
right?
the three of us were in your Serpong house and Teguh was in.
That was last year.
I think that was last year.
Okay.
Oh, but
Yeah.
Teguh wasn't in there. Like he wasn't even in the call either. It was just 3 of us.
Yeah, that is true actually. Gimana sih lu? Huh? What's wrong with you, huh?
Tahu nih.
I have no
Huh?
excuses.
Yeah, we definitely. Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure we definitely were in person last time, sort of.
So how jet lagged are you now, Bert?
I was jet lagged yesterday. I fell asleep early and I wake up early as well, but then I go back to sleep again. But yeah, no, I just wake up early and sleep earlier. There's that. But I'm not too jet lagged right now.
Oh.
So yeah, I think it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Kelvin is just I've never experienced jet lag before.
Nope.
You've never been to countries that have like more than
I think the
2 hours
furthest
time
I
difference.
went is, well, I guess. Wait, which one's further, Hong Kong or Japan?
Japan.
Japan.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
By quite a margin, Japan.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. There you go.
Teguh, you've been to Europe, right? Were you jet lagged when you went there?
Oh, hell yeah. No, I think
Yeah.
my issue is Like
I don't know how much it
I had
is.
jet lag definitely, but it's a lot easier for me to adapt to one way. I forgot which one it was though. Like it was
Oh,
either
Like in terms
like
of time.
yeah, I forgot if it was easier for me to adjust to faster time or slower time. I think it was faster. I don't remember.
Well, there is not that much. Like coming from Indonesia, I don't think there's that much countries that actually have that much amount of faster time ahead of us because we're a lot in the
yeah,
recent time.
yeah, yeah, fast as fuck, boy.
Like right, like because the international time, what's it called? International time that timeline, not timeline. What's that called?
international. Is it? I thought it's called the international dateline or something.
International dateline. There you go. That's like very close. That's like literally in the middle of the Pacific. It's like Japan is literally right there.
Yeah,
Indonesia is only 2 hours behind, so there's a lot more countries behind us.
yeah.
How about you, Ariq? Have you ever been jet lag?
Yeah, when I moved back from Scotland,
Right,
because
so
it was
I
like
definitely got jet lag when I moved from Singapore to Indo.
Kelvin,
Mhm.
you Kelvin, you cannot contribute to this conversation. Get out. All right, keep talking.
my brain is delayed by an hour. Oh.
I usually sleep at 9, but then now I sleep at 8. You guys, it's changed a lot of things.
Dude, so much can be done in an hour.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I wouldn't consider that jet lag. But
Jet lag, yeah,
if you
my
have jet
real
lag,
life
then
ping
Yeah,
went up to
sure. Just
2,000.
disregard my experience. Okay.
I mean, in comparison, Singapore to
Kelvin is like,
Indonesia to Ariq
this
Scotland to
conversation was
Indonesia.
about like, oh, we have pets, and Kelvin's like, well, I have a fluffy toy. It's not really the same, though, is it?
Hey, man.
It's like it's not even the same level as me from the US or
Yeah,
Teguh from Europe
yeah, we're
or Ariq
disregarding
from Europe
you.
as well.
We're disregarding you, Kelvin, because you've never.
Damn.
Wait, I've already told
Ariq,
the
how?
story many times, but I'm gonna say it again. When I was on my way back to Scotland, what is it? A flight attendant fucking spilled wine all over my pants. That's at least $50 in my crotch area.
Did you drink it?
Wait, how old were you?
Huh? I was like 10. He wasn't serving me, by the way. He just went
Yeah,
by.
I know.
Yeah, obviously.
Obviously.
He's not like, hey kid, you want some wine? No, thank you.
I would just like takes off his pants and then soak the wine into his mouth.
But yeah, no, I just wanted to say that. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, that sucks. Second of all, at 10 years old, the jet lag must be even worse. I feel like.
Oh yeah, no, I was confused. I didn't understand the concept.
That is true.
It's like it's afternoon, but I want to go to bed.
Yeah, that's fair. I feel like the older we get, the worse. Well, actually, I mean, yeah, it's worse as the older we get, right?
Is it worse?
We get more tired.
Oh. You're getting old. You're getting.
I think it's just tired because we are also getting older.
Yeah, I feel like that's a thing. It's like at least. Go on.
Shouldn't it be like, what is it, like less tiring? Because like, I mean, we're adults. It's not like our sleeping schedule is on point anyways. So it counteracts.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Like
I
the
have
younger
jet
we
lag
are,
without going to other countries when I still sleep at like 4 a.m.
How do you deal with jet lag? I just don't sleep.
I have a bad sleeping schedule. Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah. At one point when Teguh started the Minecraft server, I remember like 3 a.m. was a new midnight and stuff.
Oh yeah, no, everyone was still up.
We all sleep at like 4 or 5.
Even after I say shit like, "Oh, guys, I'm gonna head to bed. I'm tired." And like 1 hour later, I'm on the fucking server.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that gonna happen again once we reboot the server again?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Usually when we start a new server again, a new update, that is always the case for like the first few days or like the first week at least. You know,
Yeah.
because you're still getting stuff.
True.
Mhm.
Yeah,
True that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh,
Mhm.
so what else is happening?
All right, that's the end of the episode. Thank you for watching.
Oh, I haven't told Albert this year.
What?
Hang on, Hitler.
What do you mean, no, dude? I haven't told Albertano, dude.
All right. So what a tease, man. What a tease.
Irrelevant.
No, you know what?
I haven't tell you this, right? Yeah, never
At,
mind. I'm
at
good.
first, I thought it's interesting, and then the more I think about it, it's not as interesting.
Do everyone else know except for me?
Yeah,
Oh, really? I don't
yeah.
think I know.
It's
Okay,
the Beppu Daigaku thing. The basketball thing I talked about.
Oh, yeah,
What's with the
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So fine, I guess I'll tell the story. It's not that interesting, bro.
I'll be the judge. I'll be the judge of it. This thing I'll tell
Not
you.
that interesting. Word.
Albert kepo banget ya.
I'm trying
Not
to
like I
lower
want to tell you
expectations
the
here,
story
okay?
or anything.
It's not me being kepo. It's Kelvin teasing the
It's
shit out
Kelvin
of me.
being
Like,
Sundari.
nah,
It's not.
you shouldn't have bring it up in the first place, Teguh.
What do you mean me?
But you call me out for being kepo. What the heck?
Tao
What?
it's Kelvin being
Don't put me into this.
Kelvin being
Okay. So basically, it's just on Tuesday I was playing basketball, blah blah blah, good stuff, and then suddenly this middle-aged Japanese man walks into the court, right? And he asks us like, "Oh, where are you guys? High school students?" Oh, no.
Is that it? That's it? Wait, that's it?
No, and then like no, I don't know. He talked some stuff I wasn't really listening, and then like and then like apparently he's like representative for like the is it also called is it English also futsal?
Futsal, yeah,
Yeah,
that thing.
is it?
I believe so.
I don't
Basically,
think
yeah, the mini
Indoor
soccer.
soccer. Indoor soccer.
Indoor soccer, yeah,
yeah,
indoor soccer.
basically, yeah.
So yeah, apparently he's the representative for that indoor soccer thing for APU and also basketball for Beppu Daigaku, which is Beppu University. So yeah, apparently out of nowhere he shared contact with us and then like, oh yeah, let's have a sparring match between Beppu University and you guys. I'm like, sure. And then here's the thing. I mean, like, we haven't done it, but I'm assuming they're just looking for people to get to wreck, you know?
These kids look pathetic, yeah.
These kids look pathetic. Let's beat them up.
Yeah, look at these pathetic
And then
outsiders.
if you think about it, like at first I thought it was a good idea, right? Let's have a sparring match. Yeah, sure, finally something, pretty interesting to do. But now that I think of it, everyone that I play with are pretty much out of shape.
Including yourself.
I'm pretty sure I cannot go back and forth more than 3 times on a full court anymore.
You gotta take that stamina right there, man.
So yeah, I don't know. See, it's not that interesting.
I thought the story is that you already played them and you got wrecked. But
Well,
I mean, no,
no.
that's literally like us when we were in high school and we play with the younger graders and we just whack shit out of them. Because our year was by far the best.
Well, I mean, like at some point we did get wrecked by like the seniors.
Yeah, but even then, we kept it close. We never like.
Oh, that is true actually.
In like official competition, we never.
That is actually. Oh, dude, you know what? Yeah, we are good. Mm-hmm. We are good.
Self-confidence. Oh, yeah.
Self-confidence. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Boost our ego. We just watch we just rewatch old memories because we cannot.
Dude,
do that
yeah.
anymore.
That time I remember like after one of our episodes, I forgot which one. Like after Ariq and Teguh left, me and Albert just like scoured through our folders and found our old basketball videos that Albert's mom record when we were having like a competition. And then we're just looking for moments where we scored.
reliving the highlight days because we cannot do that anymore. So sad.
Yeah, man. We got a confidence booster there.
Tolong.
Well, yeah. I got a story to tell, but before I tell my story, I just want to know, does Ariq and Teguh have a story to tell?
Can't say I do.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened to your shrimp school?
Nope.
I feel like your shrimps will be.
I feel like there's a threat. I feel like there's a threat, Teguh. I don't invite
Oh, no.
him. But Calvin's like, nothing
threatening me,
happened to your shrimp yet.
Yet.
How's your shrimps? How to go? Are they well? How to go?
I'm gonna turn them to the shrimp in the hat. I'm gonna make little hats for them.
Oh my god. I think you're gonna make a hat out of his shrimps, but okay then.
What? No, that's disgusting.
I know.
That reminds me of a meme that I just saw. Like literally, if a gingerbread man sits inside a gingerbread house, what does that mean? Does it mean that it's made out of his flesh, or is he made of the house?
He's made out
Is
of
the
house.
Is the house made of him, or is he made of the house? Which is which?
Imagine that happens to you and you realize that your hair is a roof and then your face is like plywood or something.
Oh my god!
What?
Your hair is like
That's
made of roof
disturbing.
tiles. Because you're made
No,
out of
Ariq.
house.
Do not
You're made out of
implant that
house.
image to in my brain.
Honestly, I'd rather
Calvin,
have that
that's
than
Calvin's dream
like,
tonight.
I don't want to live in a house made of flesh. I don't want my table to be made out of cartilage or something. It's
Oh
disgusting.
god! What? All right, let's not talk about.
You're the one who brought it up. You should have seen this coming.
I was talking about
No,
the
screw the
tasty
gingerbread, man.
gingerbread, and then you just
I know,
talk
but
about
it's the same
human
principle.
flesh.
How is it? It's the same principle. Like, imagine if Kelvin's like eyes are made out of doors.
What?
What?
Well,
His eyelids
can-
are made out of
We
eyes.
should
That
make
is
a
one
Minecraft.
slim
We should make a
door.
Minecraft house where the shape of the house is literally Calvin's face.
Oh, that'll be. What?
Calvin's head is the shape of the house.
Yes, please.
And everyone but Calvin is allowed to be in there.
But
What a twist!
Only Kelvin is not allowed in the Kelvin house.
All right. I'm gonna rant there. So this is what I don't know. Have I told you guys this? Have I told you guys about my experience with this one particular project for one of my class?
I don't think so.
Okay, if I haven't talked about it, then that's good, because all of us experience Zoom class nowadays, and it can
Yeah.
be tough in Zoom class, especially. It's tough getting to know people, especially
Obviously.
well, not even like Zoom class, especially if like the class are like asynchronous, so the professor just upload the lecture and everyone just do their own thing. No, there's no even like Zoom class. That's even tougher, right?
Mhm.
So one of my class, which is my CNIT class, Introduction to Cryptography, is like that. It's an asynchronous class. The professor just uploads their lecture to the class, to the we call it Brightspace, which is basically like where we access everything for the school. So there is a group project, and the group project is a presentation and a report. And because everything is online, I clearly do not know. In the first place, I do not know anyone in this class. And then I got assigned with random people in this group. And it's like literally the worst nightmare scenario you can possibly think of. I tried to reach out to every single one of them. No one responded at all. And they don't even it sounds like they don't even give a shit about the project at all. Like literally the presentation is done, but all of them like respond in like the last week right before the presentation was due. We had like a whole month to do the project, to think of a topic and do the presentation and do research. They didn't respond till like the last week of the project before they did, which is like freaking frustrating. And I hate that about this online situation. But I hate that even more for my group. So yeah.
So yeah. It seems like no, all my friends who have to do group works, they had that experience where like people just can't be bothered to contact or anything. It's like they're just so unmotivated, I guess.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't understand why. At least, well, they know their grades are on the line, but the fact that they really don't give a shit. Like literally, I had to tell them what to do, and then once they actually do it, like we need to record the presentation, and they do not want. I asked them, do anyone of you want to be on a Zoom call to discuss this stuff? No response at all. I made a group chat, no response. Like barely. I have to DM them one by one for them to respond. And like, so they record their own individual stuff on Zoom, and I had to edit them together using my video editor app. And like, the thing is, I tasked them to do research one thing. They did, but some of them is not exactly accurate. And then because they recorded separately, like none of them makes sense. Like in terms of presentation, I have to like add stuff in there to make it like flow well and make sense. It's like so frustrating. Like it's like they don't even care, which I don't understand. Like your grades are on the freaking line, man. What the hell?
Well, I mean, like, don't you guys have those peer review stuff?
Not for this project, which is awful. I wish there is. This is the one time I wish there's a peer review.
That's okay.
Horrible teamwork.
Because usually for peer reviews, I always like give nice grades anyway because I feel bad. I'm not that kind of person like who just like ambush them, but like I really want, if there's a peer review, I really want to like give them shit.
I think I've only given like bad grades in peer review like once to this 2-person.
I only give like bad peer reviews if they really did bad.
Yeah, if like they barely do anything, right?
If they never show up to like group meetings, stuff like that, then I will give them like a really bad peer review.
What's the word?
I really bad peer review to this one guy who, like, all he did was complain. Oh my goodness, he annoyed me so much.
Did he do anything?
He did okay, but like, all he did was complain half the time. So I just gave him a bad review. The teacher asked several like categories, right? Like for like actual like performance, I gave him okay, but like the teacher also asked like how well he got along with the members. I gave him a really bad score on that one.
Yeah,
because all he would do is complain, not offer a solution. When someone offered a solution, he complains even more. Like,
dude, I was once with this like this team member. You know, this girl, she never come to class like for the whole quarter. She only goes to class like once, I think. That's on the final exam. Yeah, this was when we still go to campus. Yeah, and then she never joined any meeting, right? And then at one point she did try to like, hey guys, let's have a meeting after class. And guess who didn't show up?
Oh my god! Wow!
And guess who didn't show up? We like me and the other teammates. We're waiting in the class like, where is this girl? You know, and we tried to message her, and then nothing. And I'm like, oh, I guess she forgot. So then we go home, right? And then here's the thing: before the final exam, this girl still have the audacity. God damn! He's like, hey guys, can any of you?
The witch and the audacity of this bitch.
Exactly. She's like, out of nowhere, like. Okay, so I've never met this girl's like face to face at all for the whole quarter, never. And then out of nowhere in the group, she's like, "Hey guys, can anyone please share the notes from the class?" I remember I was in my Chinese.
Did anyone responded?
I did. I'm the first one to respond. I was in my class at the time. I was in my Chinese 1 class. So I wasn't really studying in class. That's why I was opening my phone then. I was watching the playoff, I think, that time in class. So I replied and was like, "Yeah, sure. I'll give it to you in class."
I'll give it to you in class.
Fair.
But wait, you don't go to exactly.
And then here's the thing.
Did she go to class?
No. She got offended for me because I say that. Yeah, she's like, "You don't have to be rude about it." I think she said something like that. Then I replied back.
That's
Then I replied back.
two-face.
Then I replied back, right? Like, what's his name?
All he said was come to class.
Then I replied back like, I mean, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just saying I don't want to take screenshots of my notes, so I want to share it to you in class.
That's a smart answer right there.
Yeah, and I also add in because like, dude, imagine this group is a group of 14. Have you ever been in a group that big?
No, I
What
haven't.
kind of project is this? What?
No, you know why? Because the professor is like, yeah, I don't want there to be too many groups. So in one group there will be 14 members.
Oh my god.
You divide the work of 14 people, isn't it?
Dude, I know out of those 14, only about 7 comes to class. And out of those 7, only 4 works. Including me.
Surprised. They're gonna be like slackers if like it's such an affinity like that. They're going to go that.
Exactly. Yeah, and then I also mentioned like something like, well, I wouldn't have to share the notes to you if you come to class.
Yeah.
And then like someone from like the same country as her, like, stand up for her and stuff, fucking Sims.
Oh yeah, at least well, at least in that situation, like when there are still people who can you actually go to class, you can at least meet some of them. Like if they don't do work, and actually like confront them face to face, at least like, hey, can you try to doing this or something? Hey, have you done this? I literally, none of them goes to, there is no other way for me to reach them unless by email or by DMing them. And they have the option to just read the message and not do shit about it. And that's not something you can do in real life. If you like talk to someone, they cannot just walk. Well, I guess they can, but usually they don't. but like in the social space, people can avoid that, and that's the tough part of like trying to get into contact with those. So, yeah. My sister is distracting me off screen right now. So yeah, what's going on?
Good one, Reggie.
I feel like she tends to do that. I remember the first few times when this was in Albert's early YouTube days. We are trying to make like the Logan reaction or something to the trailer, and she was just like trying to. She was there. She was trying to distract us.
You were with me.
Yeah, I know. It's a joint. No, I'm a guest. Yeah.
So yeah, as much as I enjoy a synchronous class, I hate them at the same time. So I want to be back in person.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, like me and Teguh, we agreed we learned nothing from online class.
I agree with that. It's like you don't learn stuff.
That's not true for me. What are you talking about? I learned how to build a ship in Minecraft because I wasn't really in class. I was just looking at
Well, I mean learning the content of the class, Ariq.
That's building ships is real.
Yeah, synchronous one at least helps a little bit. The asynchronous one is like you can totally be distracted and just like ignore. You can even just live through the whole semester not watching a single lecture until the very end when you need to in the finals. Just like skim through everything.
Actually, about this like online learning thing, I do have like a professor. Like, to be honest, he's just like Yamana. Like, he's like just so confused on what to do. Like, he even tells us, "Hey guys, what type of assignments do you want?" I'm like, that's the first time. That's the first time a professor or like a teacher tells you what type. instead of like giving you the assignment, like here, write an essay. They're like, hey guys, what do you want to do? Essay, presentation.
Assignments do you want?
Can I?
Like he
I would
doesn't
like to
want us
dismiss
to
class.
for homework, so he has to ask us, what do you want for homework? And we just respond, gak tahu. Like in Indonesia, gak tahu sir, kan biasanya profesor ya kasih kerja. Like we're all gonna be like, I don't know. Like imagine, like, what homework do you want to do?
What homework do you want? None.
None an option. It's not an option.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, what happened to physical education classes?
Dude, I heard, I don't know, from what I see on Reddit and stuff, oh my god. Look at your sister.
Yeah.
Hi, party people. Yeah.
I burned down your
Getting
house in
Trey up in the
Minecraft.
club.
Actually, I didn't burn down any house in Minecraft. I just broke one of her gates. Don't tell her that.
Wait, what? You burned one of her gate? What?
What?
I said don't tell her.
Oh, she can probably hear. She's watching.
I'll fix it later when Teguh opens the server. Anyway.
What are we talking about this now?
PE.
Oh right, I saw some that you're supposed to do like, I don't know, like I saw some videos on Reddit and stuff where you're supposed to do like Zoom call and then you have to turn on your video. You're actually doing jumping jacks. Yeah.
What the hell?
You're supposed to do like actual jumping jacks in your own house.
Well, I mean, I guess they can do like individual exercise, but they cannot do team sports.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
I guess they cannot even do individual sports because they need to face other people.
Team sports, they have to improvise. Everyone has to buy like NBA and like, here, there you go, guys, play basketball.
Wait, Albert, did you just get scolded?
I don't know. My sister just screamed at me, but I have my noise canceling headphones, so I cannot really hear what she's saying. But I think she's talking about Ariq, about burning the house or something like that.
I didn't burn her house. I broke a fence.
Ariq broke a fence. That's it.
It's one piece of fence.
Let's see if she responds.
I need it for my ship.
Be careful. A small sacrifice for the greater good.
We got so much distractions going on. Yeah, why were we? We were talking about individuals. Yeah, we cannot. Individual sports cannot even do because like you cannot play badminton with your own. Well, I guess you can like practice whatever with the shuttlecock, but you cannot play against yourself.
Angie says burn down Ariq's place.
No, wait, Albert, I just realized, no, you can. Like, it's like one person throws a shuttlecock, and then the other person, the camera is like...
pretend to catch it.
Yeah, you have to pretend to do it, you know?
Play basketball with yourself, like, oh, catch, there you go. Sad.
Like, somebody's dumb enough to just throw it directly at their, like, monitor, and like, oh no, the whole thing is broke.
And like if someone is like, oh no, my camera is broken, but sir, I'm doing the exercise, I'm good. They just like pretend while they're eating chips.
Yeah, imagine like what about swimming class?
Swimming.
Oh my god. Hey, I don't know, dude. I'm so curious. I'm gonna look up on my phone like Reddit posts of like people of like e-classes. I'm curious.
You go to your bathtub and start splashing.
Wait, in Indo, do like schools also online or not?
I have no clue. I legitimately have no clue.
I think it's online. I mean, like mine is still online, obviously, but I think I'm not sure about SBR.
I mean, like SBR and stuff.
SBR was online for the time, I know, but I don't know.
For a moment, they were online.
I don't know if they open now or not. That's the thing.
Oh, well, check it out.
Yeah, I mean, if you're talking about all of Indonesia, I'm pretty sure they do go physically because you know most Indonesian schools aren't exactly rich.
Here, I found a Reddit post. I had to take a PE class on Zoom. Let's see what they say. We had to turn on our webcams and do certain exercise. I just used the I don't have a webcam excuse. Lol.
Oh, of course.
That will be Teguh for sure.
Yeah,
I actually did that, and my professor's like, do you plan on getting a webcam? And I'm like, maybe.
Maybe.
Are you required to have your webcam on?
No.
Actually, most of the time
my
when
classes they don't use your webcam.
Yeah. But whenever like the professor just say like, "Well, please turn on your webcam for the class." I'm like,
Yeah.
my device do not have
I found this
webcam.
picture. I found this picture. It says a picture of my brother and PE class today. Literally on a sofa, just doing that.
What do you mean? He's clearly lifting weights. He's lifting burritos into his mouth. That's exercise.
Getting them
One.
gained, you know?
Dude, I swear, one day in the history books, 2020 will have its own section.
2020 is a whole book
So
by
much
itself,
stuff
Albert.
going on.
That's a textbook. Like a
2020 is a whole book by itself. Okay.
I don't know if we brought this up, but this was from a while back. Japan making like a real size Gundam. Did we
Oh
brought
yeah,
this up on the show?
You brought it up. I don't
that's a
remember.
while
Yeah,
back.
it's still that's like insane on its own. There's
Yeah,
also this thing that's recently that brought up like somewhere in the middle. I don't know if it's Europe or it's Africa or America, but like it's like literally like a wasteland, like a mesa kind of thing. They found
Okay.
this like 3 feet, not 3
Oh
feet.
yeah, the
like a
metal
pole,
bar, right?
Yes, you read about that.
Yeah, I read about
It's
that.
like it's like a very tall metal bar, like 3-meter metal bar or something. That's like planted into the ground, and it's like in the middle of literal nowhere, and like people don't know where it's from, and it's been there since forever. Apparently,
Well, I mean, like they just found it. Do they know it since forever? I thought they just kind of
there
like,
was
oh,
no. It was recently discovered again, but it was found a while back by like organization. I forgot what.
oh,
They found it through their like satellite or whatever.
yeah, that's in US, huh? I thought.
Is it US?
I don't know. Let's see. 3-foot metal bar.
Mysterious steel pillar. Yeah, it's in Utah.
Yeah. I guess I shouldn't have like 3-foot metal bar.
Like you get one for sale. What yen?
Wait, what is this? Oh, according to CNET, mysterious monolith puzzles have been solved by internet sleuths. Yeah,
Wait, it's solved?
I guess. I don't know. Let me try
So much weird stuff.
finding. I mean, like, how cool? I mean, like, this is weird, you know, like how there's this thing, but it's kind of
Like what? Okay,
lackluster,
what
I
do you
guess.
think? What do you think is the explanation to that? Because like
What the
it's like
explanation to
it's
this?
literally like one pole in the middle of nowhere.
I don't know, man.
That's so weird.
It's a beacon.
Paul.
I feel like that's gonna be maybe it's like, you know, like the ancient people. They're like, this is gonna be a great meme. What's meme?
I don't know. Haven't been invented yet.
The memes have evolved so much. Just like putting a pole in the middle of the desert is like a meme.
Maybe that's their kind of joke, you know. Look what I just did. That's a good joke. Boonga boonga, let's smash.
What the heck?
Our comedy is devolving back to the caveman era.
Well, I mean, you have to agree that comedy now is just very weird. There's the whole Juan thing, you know, the horse on the balcony.
It's not weird, Kelvin. It's big brain.
Oh, what?
It's big brain, yeah.
It's not big brain at all. It's fucking.
And then there's a
I haven't heard of
grasshopper.
this.
There's just a blurry picture of a grasshopper, and his name is Harold. I'm like, what? Do I understand? No. Is it funny?
Yes.
Kinda.
It just would work when Teguh starts sharing
I'm
stuff,
so-
and it's just a
I'm
crocodile
so-
expanding into like getting bigger. It's like,
I love that video.
comedy, haha. Or I don't know, bottom tier or
Dude, if there's comedy now, imagine comedy in the future.
I think it's gonna. I think it goes back full circle. They'll actually become creative and shit.
Maybe, yeah.
Go back full
No,
circle.
dude, it's like a circle. It's like a circle, you know. It's like a cycle every time. From
Yeah,
like
I mean, right now, comedy is literally memes and like shorts, like quick stuff because people's attention span is so quick, which is why TikTok is like booming because it's basically memes and like quick videos. So yeah,
Mm.
that is true.
Yeah. I remember like each generation kind of has like their own meme. Like not meme, like their own jokes. Like for example, like boomer memes. It's just you being sexist or racist. And then what is it like? Millennial meme. They just want to kill themselves. And then there's our fucking the Gen Z. It makes no sense. Like Juan.
Juan.
Harold. We've been desensitized. We're just like Juan.
Juan. Harold. Stongs.
I don't even know. I don't think I've seen this. I don't even know what references this to. It's like
There's no reference. It's just there is no,
It's just Juan.
it's just one. There is no context behind this. People are like trying to find deeper meanings. No.
I need to know what Juan means. Like,
Dude.
There is
don't
no
just
meaning.
throw out that name.
That's why it's so funny.
In the future, there'll be like like hieroglyphic of the whole meme.
Every meme.
Yeah, man.
Dude, I bet like in a few hundred years, people will say shit like, "Oh, look at these electronic hieroglyphs," and it's actually beams. Electronic hieroglyphs.
Yeah. I don't know what to say, man.
And then the people who run like meme accounts, they'll refer to them as like ancient philosophers.
I'm curious. I'm curious now. What is the first meme ever?
What is the first meme ever?
The first post that was posted in 9gag was like a signboard.
I thought memes have existed long before the internet. I thought they existed like 1970s or something. I can't remember.
Yeah, probably.
I watched a history about memes somewhere, but I completely forgot.
But it wasn't like popular. Like it hasn't got the word.
Oh,
like,
memes originate from, well, it's not called meme, but it originates from like newspaper or comic strips back then.
Well, I guess, yeah.
That makes sense. Because they like to like put random stuff in the like kind of subsection.
Yeah.
Oh well, there's that. Oh, that was really some nonsense. That was like the most nonsense we've ever done. I feel like
Educational nonsense, you know.
it's good. We fit the bill perfectly.
Yeah.
None of that was educational. But oh well.
True. Actually, yeah, true. That is educational, like Kelvin. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, but oh well. But then again, we're not in the educational, what do you call it, channel, so.
Yes, we're here to entertain. We're here to teach people how to do PE classes from home and everything else like that.
How to do PE classes from home. Don't turn on your webcam.
Swimming class.
Swimming class. Get a bathtub.
Go to a bathtub.
Go to
start paddling.
Dude, remember my video?
Can you imagine Olympics done via Zoom?
Olympics done via Zoom. My God.
Oh, it's possible, Albert. Albert, we did it already. It's called parkour.
God damn it.
Well,
Like,
it wasn't done via Zoom though. We were all there.
I don't know, but it can be done through Zoom. Just have somebody, live record it.
That is true.
No, nobody wants to see your nipples, Kelvin. No.
Wait, I'm about to become Wolverine.
We are getting demonetized.
Oh no! Look at this.
You know what?
Such a faithful recreation of the Wolverine
You should attack the cameraman.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Like I'm attacking the researcher.
What's the goal? Is it who's recording or is it? I can't remember.
I think it's Teguh.
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah.
Was that pre-injury or after injury to go?
I think it was post.
It's poses long after actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember Kelvin said that on the first day because he's like, "Oh, I don't have a bathtub at home, so I
wait. Where did you record that?
That was in a hotel.
Okay.
I thought you went to someone's house and just do that.
Dude, I would feel bad because of the amount of
Wow.
mess. We are leaving out of the hotel that day, so might as well.
Might as
Just,
well
Ah.
dirty it with Kelvin's. Ah.
Which hotel? Which
it
hotel
was a
was that?
great idea.
Was it
Was that
Anchal? I can't
on a
remember
camping
where.
trip? Oh, Anchal.
No, it's not a camping trip. It was
It's a private event.
one of our friends' birthday.
Yeah,
Ah, okay.
Well,
yeah.
Daya's brother's birthday, I think, specifically.
Ah, okay.
I'm not quite sure
Alright.
why I'm there, but yeah.
Me and Teguh were invited, so might as well have you there as well.
Well,
Kelvin
what?
got
Oh,
invited.
Albert, huh?
Well,
happened to
well,
Albert?
I wasn't there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why were you invited? God damn it! 'Cause you
Huh?
know.
Huh?
I don't know.
Well, okay then.
Why are any of us there?
Well, I mean, like, as the rule goes, the High Council must never be in the same room. The four of the all
If
members of
all
High
four,
Council
if all
never
four is
meant
in
to
the
be in the
same
same
room,
room.
the world
Yeah,
will
like-
end.
The world
did
just
you guys go
breaks.
to, like, didn't all
Yeah.
three of you went to Amanda's birthday and I didn't? Or is it Amanda? I don't know whose birthday. Was it Lala or Amanda? Pokoknya I wasn't there.
Yeah, one of those.
Pokoknya I wasn't there. I know that.
I don't
was
recall going
That
to
sounds
Lala's birthday, so it's
that
probably
sounds about
Amanda's.
right.
Yeah. See, we're never gonna be in one place all the time.
Yeah,
Last
that's-
birthday was on her house, I think.
It was the very last time we were actually all together in one place.
Graduation.
School.
Graduation, yeah.
Literally, yeah. After that, we're like, all right, adios.
Even after
Adios.
graduation, when we went to Bali, I think it wasn't there.
Yeah, I know,
there.
right?
Why was the
It
good
was
not there?
literally that last
I
that hour.
don't remember. I know it was a good reason, but I honestly don't remember.
Oh,
I don't
I
remember it
remember.
being a good reason.
I think-
I remember. I looked up the WhatsApp. I found the group chat and I scroll all the way back and I found.
Was it not a good reason?
It was just like your parents not letting you.
Oh, that
Yeah,
was
something
because-
like that.
but my parents not let. There was a good reason behind my parents not letting me.
I thought it's just
It,
they want to spend more time with you. I thought.
Was that it?
That's what I
that's
remember.
it. Yeah, I think that's it.
Your parents
Before you
wanted
leave. Before you leave.
somewhere,
permanently.
so you have to go with them instead. I thought that was the reasoning.
Something like that. Yeah.
I thought that was
Oh.
the reasoning.
Yeah. Now that you say it, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
That was it then, huh?
Yeah, I
It
think
was
it's like
it
your
was an
parents
okay
somewhere,
reason.
so you have to go with them.
Okay, it was a
Literally-
bad reason, but it's something that I can't do anything about.
Literally, this logo right here. That's like the last time that we were together. Literally.
Mhm.
I don't know, mate. Yeah, I think that's true.
Might
That
as
is
well
true.
just Photoshop it and put us like in a centimeter apart from each other because we're never together.
I honestly,
No, it
I-
just
I
remind me
honestly
of
don't
the bowling picture we took, and then I think Albert was the one that added,
Photoshop.
or was it Ariq, the one that added
No, I asked
the goose
Albert
head?
to edit. I asked Albert to put the goose face on it.
it's on our Councilmen
But I just realized on the
Instagram
album, I
page.
actually wanted to question this for quite a long time. If
Yes.
if this graduation photo was like when it was taken, I still had this beard. Will I have like that black outline on my face or not? Because you can see that my face is completely.
Probably because I made the hair black, so I probably would have done the same.
So I have
there you
this-
go.
Because that was
I
manual. I
don't-
manually added that, so yeah, probably I would have done the same.
I don't think I had facial hair at that time, so I was like, okay, well.
Well,
Yeah.
I do.
Honestly, yeah.
No, I think I shaved my mustache that time already.
So
I
this-
I honestly don't know when we will actually be together in the same room again. Because like, I'm currently in Indonesia and I'm on Ariq's Indonesia. None of you guys are coming here. I doubt any of us are going to Japan. Once Kelvin graduate, I think he's coming back to Indonesia, and Teguh is going to be working in Japan.
Well, I
and
mean,
I'll be
like-
in the US. So like, we'll all literally won't ever be in the same spot unless we plan something together. Literally.
After
Yep.
Kelvin graduates, he just
It
plans
will be
to
like
live in my
that.
house and be a freeloader.
Yeah, I'll be. I will first be cramping up
Yeah.
the goose script, and then I'll be cramping out Aric's script.
Oh, but Kelvin, you have a house in Indonesia. No, I want
No.
to camp. I want to camp
No.
here.
Uh,
Apparently, my
Oh.
house is for APU graduates. Just come to fucking, I don't know, just party. I guess. It started out with Ray and Kelvin.
Yeah, man.
If you graduate, they go to that.
If you graduate, just come here and like get drunk. Damn,
Yeah.
APU students.
Yeah, so is that it? Dude, we almost reached 50 minutes of nonsense.
Oh,
Should we
I'm
reach
going
50 or should we end before
we'll
50?
reach 50.
What
Wait,
should we
look.
do?
Look,
What
we have
should
10
we do?
more seconds. It's not
We have 10
nonsense.
seconds. Say something dumb.
Uh,
SpongeBob.
okay, no, we failed. No, we didn't reach the
There you
50.
go.
No,
I
we
have one. I have a legitimate one.
What?
And
We
this
have
this could
passed
segue into movie news.
Okay, let's hear it.
Good. So as Ariq and Kelvin are aware, I've been playing Death Stranding lately.
No, you didn't.
And all I'm gonna
You've been playing
say
Elite
is
Dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Stop lying.
before Elite Dangerous. All I'm gonna say is it was it was an okay game, but an amazing cinematic experience.
Speaking of cinematic experience, let's
Speaking of
talk about-
cinematic experiences,
Oh my.
hey, it's still better than Albert's segues, okay?
What do you mean?
Speaking
I
of
like
cinematic
that.
My
experience.
segues are
Actually,
great.
wait.
I had
No,
a graphic and
where
everything.
you can learn how to segue.
Wrong graphic.
Like
There
if
you
you
go.
watch the Grand Tour, do you know the part where Hammond reaches the what do you call it? The
Natural
conversation street. Like his segues are the best. You should
Oh,
learn from.
That's
Oh
the-
yeah,
He
the
likes to say
conversation.
stuff like, "Let's pick up a dog turd of chat on the sidewalk of
Of
Conversation
Conversation
Street."
Street.
Oh
It's
my.
like so
And
creative.
now it is time to dabble in the pool, in the puddle of chat on the rainy street of Conversation.
Conversation Street. See, it's like that. That's how you segue, Albert.
That's a segue.
That's a segue.
Huh.
Yeah.
No, but we don't have
Alright,
Conversation Street.
So are we
Conversation. What's
going
the
to juice
All right,
news?
so let's go. I
news?
still can't get enough of the name because it literally sounds like like
Jews.
Jewish.
Okay, fine. We need to find a better. What's a synonym for juice?
Squash. Squash.
Extract.
In
Wait, wait.
The extract's a bit pushing it.
Fucking shit.
for Jewish
What the
people.
fuck? I typed on juice synonym liquid.
Liquid.
Liquid news. Let's go.
Liquid news. Secretion news. Oh no.
Oh my.
That sounds totally wrong. That sounds like
Okay. How about moist
Anyway.
news?
No.
Is it
Let's just go with the. Let's just go to the news right away. We'll stick with juice news for now.
Back to moist news. Okay,
Oh,
let's go, Albert.
juice.
Alright, what-
So
What?
the biggest news that came out recently, and it is a big news, and it involves a big dog named Clifford the Big Red dog. He is getting a movie.
I
He
used
is
to
getting.
watch. I used to watch him all the time as a kid.
Is that a
keep-
TV show? Is that a cartoon show?
Yeah, yeah.
I've never
I don't
seen
know
it.
why. What's his name? Misremembered Rudolph and Clifford.
Red-nosed reindeer and a giant red dog.
Clifford the Red Dog.
Please tell me that's not the final render of what the live-action Clifford will
That's
look like.
this is actually the final shot. What the Clifford's gonna. Well, this is obviously the cartoon.
no!
This is what it's gonna look like. Their trailer, if you haven't seen, I can show you in a bit without the voice to avoid copyright.
I don't
it's
like it
literally-
already.
It's literally
Oh
like
wait, what? For real? They're going with that?
this is what their trailer looked like. This is literally how they tease Clifford. They show a bunch of dogs and then
Okay, I
boom.
really hope that's not the end look for
No, no.
Clifford.
That's
Oh,
the end look. That's the end look.
Uh,
I swear to God, it looks like they just paint a golden retriever dog.
Yeah, they literally just painted a golden retriever red
Or maybe
and put him on a green screen.
it's
Which
a
is not
rat retriever.
Which is not ethical in the first place. You don't paint a
Oh
dog.
God,
Like that.
Kelvin, no.
It's a rat
No,
retriever.
Kelvin. No,
red-
I heard you the first time.
Red.
But it looks. It doesn't. It just doesn't look right, doesn't it?
Go up. There was a guy
It
in a
does not
fucking
look
costume.
right. Maybe if they did that in 2005, that would look amazing. But it's 2020. Come on.
That is true. It's 2020. You gotta
Clifford
do
looks
better
weird.
than
I don't
that.
like it. It's literally a
Clifford
big
looks
red
weird. I
dog.
don't like it. Why is it realistic? Why are
There's a time to be realistic and there's a time to be cartoonish.
Do we,
There you
do we
go,
And I
prefer
think
this?
this is the time to be cartoonish, okay?
You should have just went with that.
You should.
Dude, I would accept it more if it would be like that.
I mean, if
Clifford
they
makes
think,
cat in the hat.
I mean, if they think it's not big enough, then they can just like hire a big dude to play it. What the fuck?
Hire the mountain from
I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
the
hire the
game-
mountain. Yeah, hire the guy who played the mountain as Clifford.
yeah. Oh, some buff Clifford right there.
Like honestly, like what's a big animal that have a physique of like a dog?
For some
Mm,
reason, the word giraffe
move
popped
like
in
a
my
dog.
head.
giraffe.
Yes,
Giraffe.
Kelvin, they exist.
It can work. Okay, the reason I asked that exists, of course. I don't know why I just said, of course, that exists. That's so weird. Anyway,
There's the whole
What do you mean? Giraffe aren't real, Albert.
anyway,
Okay,
but
wait,
like, the reason why I say
No, we can't go with the giraffe's not real.
Wait,
I was
wait,
about to explain
okay,
something.
here. Would you believe me more if I were to say that there's a... Which one will you believe more, okay? If you don't know anything about these animals. A horse with a horn? Okay? or a horse-looking animal with camel leopard skin with some, I don't know, 10-foot long neck. Huh? Which one do you believe more, huh?
10-foot long neck. Because I was a hopeful child and hope that such a thing will exist.
Yeah, Brontosaurus. Let's go.
Yeah, exactly. Brontosauruses.
But yeah.
Anyway, the reason why I brought up the physique thingy is because I literally just watched. I'm just gonna brought this up. I literally just watched Black Panther with the commentary track, and the rhinos in that film. You know, it looks CGI kind of bad, but the rhinos in that film are actually those. What's the name? It's like the species of a horse. It's like really big and like really hairy, and they use that and they CGI that horse to become the rhino.
Heavy horse.
It's some Bale horse.
Hairy horse.
Some
Like-
hairy horse.
But yeah, basically, if they what if they CGI like some animal that moves like a dog and makes it like a giant dog? What if they CGI an elephant?
Elephants don't move like
Um,
dogs.
Yeah.
Clydesdale. Clydesdale is the name of the horse. The species.
Albert, I don't know. Elephant doesn't move like a dog, Albert.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't.
I don't know
It
what you're
doesn't.
watching.
You know what? Yeah, you want to know what I'm watching? I'm watching George of the Jungle, where you have a pet elephant that acts like a dog, literally.
So,
Oh yeah, that one. Oh yeah, that
The movie.
yeah, I
The
remember that
movie literally
Ben?
have a
Not Ben. Something Fraser.
Wait, is-
Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser. Yeah.
look at Simple Joe. Imagine Winnie the Pooh, but make it like the Clifford way.
It was just a bear that's red.
It's just
Literal bear that just painted.
it's a yellow bear with a shirt on.
It's a yellow bear with a shirt on.
Oh my!
Imagine they make Paddington that way. Oh, Kelvin just.
Imagine if they make
I just
I
want to say
don't know.
Paddington because Kelvin doesn't like him.
screw Paddington.
Yeah, that's
Imagine if they make Finding Nemo, but with real fishes.
I mean, okay,
They'll
well,
just get
you know
a clownfish. Then they don't actually have to change much.
I know.
They don't actually have to change much. Just the clownfish. That's
yeah,
it.
the Winnie the Pooh Clifford way is weird, but then again, well, Winnie the Pooh is literally based on a toy, so that's like fair. But the Clifford is a real big. I really, yeah, Clifford. The Clifford is gonna be weird.
He's a real big dog.
It's a real
What-
giant
dude,
red
what if-
dog.
What if? What if? What if, yeah? They don't use CGI at all. All this time they're using like forced perspective.
They film the dog from this close, and then they film everyone from like far away.
If they were to do that, it should win Oscar or something.
I'm curious about this film now. So it's an upcoming film directed by Walt Becker. I don't know who that is.
Well, I have a question.
It's
What
going
is
to be.
Clifford
It's going to
about?
star. He's a
What
dog
is
that
the
helps.
story
People.
about?
He's a
That's
dog
it?
that helps people. Yeah.
Oh, Teguh, you
That's
watched
right.
it. What is it about?
There was a TV show.
What?
What's Clifford about?
Yeah, like what does he
It's
do?
just a
just
family
helps
who
people,
owns a
right?
really big red dog. That's it.
What?
Is there no
And
plot?
he literally
Yeah, it's
he
it's a
literally helps
cartoon
people.
show, so like each episode will have different things. And I don't remember what the episodes were. I remember there was a movie, I think. And I vaguely remember a crossover.
A crossover with Rudolph?
No,
No.
no, not Rudolph.
Damn. Cat in the Hat?
Especially not Cat in the Hat.
No,
Okay,
that's
so
a crossover I want to see.
I'm reading the behind the scenes, and the Clifford that we saw was computer animated.
Of course it was.
Obviously.
Oh, I thought they got a real big dog.
They paint a real dog red and like force perspective. Okay, it's a computer animated dog. Every other dog is a real dog in there. But yeah, it's
I feel like you don't have to explain that, Albert.
Yeah, Albert.
Hey, in case anyone is curious, you know.
Sure, okay. Wow, okay, Albert. Wow, I didn't know that. I thought it was real.
That was an actual big red dog.
I know. Okay.
There you go. There you go. You're welcome.
So, Teguh, you're the one that watched Clifford a long time ago. How do you feel about this? Are you excited?
Well, I was, and until I saw the trailer that Albert just showed us.
Oh, what did you think it was gonna look like?
Yeah.
Like the guy in the Clifford costume again.
And by better, I mean less realistic.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds
What?
me of when the Inhumans TV show, they had Lockjaw and people criticize it because he looks too realistic of a real dog.
How do Lockjaw look like?
The final design of Lockjaw, people say, oh, that's too realistic. I don't like that. That's what it reminds me of that. I think this one looks way more realistic than Lockjaw because Lockjaw is supposed to look. He's not supposed to look like a dog. He got like weird features to it, but yeah.
Huh. Okay. Wow. Okay.
You watched Inhumans. I thought that was trash.
I thought
watched
Inhumans was bad.
Yeah.
I watched the first few episodes.
You just gave up like
It's on
me.
this-
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So
Yeah. So yeah, this film is gonna come out sometime next year, I assume. But yeah, there's that. And talking about stuff that's also about Kelvin.
I was going to tell a story, but I completely forgot. But it's not nonsense time anymore, so I don't know.
Save it till
There's
the very
always
end.
time for nonsense, Kelvin.
Okay.
It's not nonsense.
It's about my experience in the theater. Teguh knows about this. Avik knows about it, not you.
Oh, this one.
Okay.
Which one? There's plenty of experiences.
Okay, just go on with the moist news first, I guess.
Wrap up the
Oh,
news
okay.
first.
All right. Hold on. I was literally looking up the release date for this film, and then I saw that it was supposed to be released for December 2016. And I was like so confused. I'm like, what the fuck? And then it says that it was supposed to be 2016, and they now push it back to 2021. I'm like, how the hell did that happen? I never heard of this all this time. Anyway,
Hang on,
let's
I'm
go on.
talking
Clifford the
too
Big
loud.
Red Dog.
Joe asked,
Oh, do
unrelated topic.
Don't get Last of Us Part 2. That's people have many negative reviews about this. Like they say the
But
story.
I also heard good stuff about it too.
I heard
both.
like half of it is good. Like the half of part 2 is good and half of
I
part
heard-
2 is bad. That's what
Yes,
I
but
heard.
I heard-
Tsushima,
I heard
the
the
first
half-
half is good and the second half is also good.
Yeah, exactly. So get it.
I heard
Get that
the
one.
people that dislike the half of Last of Us is because they had an expectation of one way because of the marketing and they got disappointed by it. That's what I heard. But I might be wrong. I haven't.
What I understand, what makes people hate the like parts of Last of Us is because you're not playing as who's the girl from the from part one? Eli was it?
Ellie?
Something like that?
Ellie?
Ellie? Yeah, Ellie. Yeah. At some point you're not playing as Ellie anymore. You're playing as
Yeah.
another character that is responsible for the death of someone from part one.
Mhm.
Yeah, the main character.
That's
Yeah.
what I heard.
No, you
Exactly.
play as both, I believe. Like halfway through, like you switch between the two characters. Is what I if I remember correctly.
Yeah, and people don't like it when you're playing them. They're playing the other character,
Dude,
which is not Ellie.
didn't PewDiePie like stop playing it like in the middle of the stream or something?
I don't know. I think
He just
so. I think so.
just quit it, not because
And
not because it was too difficult and he's raging, it was because he just didn't like it so much that he just quit straight up.
yeah, yeah, that's what I heard too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And besides, Ghost of Tsushima is like that's like the gameplay is similar to like Assassin's Creed, but it looks a lot smoother. So it has great gameplay, great story, and it's actually based off real historical events.
Right.
Yeah. So Ghost of
There you go,
Tsushima.
Ghost of-
Very unrelated topic here, but yeah.
Well, he's just looking for stuff to get.
I know. It's
And
Black Friday.
Joe, it's like, ooh, look, games.
All right.
All right. So, in other news, there is going to be a new Percy Jackson TV show going to Disney Plus. This is going to be a series that covers a lot of the different books from the Percy Jackson, because I think there's like 3 films, and I've only seen the first one. I don't think it was that good based on my memory. I know there are the other ones that I heard are pretty bad as well. And I also know that Rick Riordan, the writer of the Percy Jackson books, is not a fan of the films. They say it doesn't do his books justice, but he is actually involved in this. He's involved with the story of this series, and he's excited for this. So yeah, there's going to be. The first season I heard is going to be adapting the Lightning Thief, and then they're gonna adapt other stuff.
This is actually very nice because, like, me and Kelvin, we actually did read the book, the first one.
I read all 4. I read all 4.
I read the first one fully, but the thing is, like, I watched when we watched the movie. After reading the book, I'm like, holy shit! Nothing is accurate on how it's supposed to go.
Yep.
Nothing.
Yeah. We read it. Yeah, we read the book after we watched it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We read the book after we watched. So I was like, wait, what? That didn't happen in the movie. That didn't happen in the movie either. What?
Exactly. While I'm reading the book, I'm like, wait, this person doesn't appear at all.
Yeah.
So you know what? Maybe by making it a series, they can be more faithful to the source material because they don't have to shorten it as much.
At least this one got the blessing. This one got the blessing of the author as well, unlike the films.
Yeah, if I recalled in the books, they actually met with Ares at a diner somewhere, but in the movie, none of that happened.
Yeah.
It's like what?
all I know, the movie. At first, when I watched them, I mean, like, I think the first movie, it's not that bad. It's just if you compare it to the book, it's pretty bad. But if you just watch it as it is, it's like, it's okay. You know.
The only gripe I have about the movie when I watched was when they were playing Capture the Flag. Like, you're supposed to take the flag and run back. You can't just like grab hold of the flag and like, yeah, I won.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, that's not how Capture the Flag works.
The balls and put the flag back in. Like, no, you're supposed to run back.
Yeah, so he just grabbed the flag and thinks he won already.
Yeah, that's not how. Like, I play Capture the Flag in like the Halo. Like, if I just grab the flag and start running around, like, I mean, like, just like posing around, don't just shoot me in the head and take the flag back. Like, that's not how it works. You're supposed to run back.
Yeah.
An idiot.
This should be an interesting series. I've never read the Percy Jackson books. I might start on the audiobook once I finish I'm currently listening to the newest Hunger Games book, the Ballad of Songbird.
It continues. The story continues.
No, it's basically the newest book is a prequel about President Cornelius Snow about his childhood, which is interesting. So far, but yeah, I might pick up on Percy Jackson now, because like again, a series could be very interesting, especially if like the next season they go to the next book and everything. They can really dive into a lot.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly what I'm saying. Like in a series, they don't have to cut out as much. Like
They
if
can
it's a
include
movie. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty like at least 90% or 80% of the whole book they can cover it.
And the fact that this is going to be funded by Disney Plus, you know they're gonna have the budget, so they don't have to worry about that.
They don't have to worry about bad CGI.
I'm just glad, that it's funded by Disney Plus, because if it's Netflix, they're gonna like cast like he's 13 years old, right? In the books, they're gonna cast like some dude who's like really buff and really muscular, a 24-year-old like, supermodel.
I mean, I would. That's CW. I don't think Netflix will do that. Netflix is pretty good. Stranger Things and certain reasons why.
They're pretty like that. Netflix is pretty like that for a lot of parts, like Netflix originals at least.
Sometimes, yeah.
Agree to disagree.
There,
What up, Albert? You're just jealous because you're not in prime form.
In 13 reasons why I can see that in some of the high school students, but like if you compare it like Stranger Things, who's probably more on their age range. That's
wait, I forgot. Who made Riverdale? Who
that's
was that?
CW. That's what I said. CW.
Yeah. It's like that makes no sense. Like those high schoolers, they're like buff as hell. I'm like,
dude, those high schoolers are not high schoolers, man.
Yeah, like they're part of the sports team. I'm like, Kelvin is part of the sports team. He wasn't that buff.
Don't take cheap shots at me like that, Ariq. What's up with that?
True.
What is this? What is this scrawny loser right here?
Like, why is Kelvin such a scrawny loser? Like these guys are like ripped as hell.
I feel attacked here.
Like, Ariq, I am offended by the truth.
But I can somewhat agree with Ariq.
I mean, like, at least Disney Plus, like, the point is, like, Disney Plus is going to cast someone, that suits the role perfectly.
Most likely.
Because I still think the original guy, I forgot what his name is, the actor.
Logan Lerman.
Yeah, I think he was a little too old, in my opinion. Yeah, him.
Yeah, that's a picture right there in our thumbnail.
Yeah, he's still young. I mean, he's still young at the time, but like, even by that standard, I think he looks a bit too old for a 13-year-old. He looks more like a 15, 16.
All right, Alexander Daddario was in the movie.
Oh yeah, you forgot about Daddario.
She's like the daughter of Athena or something.
I think so. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And there was like a half goat, half man dude. I forgot that name too. That's all I remember about the film.
Oh, that guy, yeah.
Grover.
Grover. That's his name. Grover Underwood.
Brandon T. Jackson, I think that's the guy. But
yeah,
that should be interesting. Whenever that thing is, they haven't cast anyone, but they just finished the script with the approval of the writer, Rick Riordan. So yeah, should be. How many books is there?
4.
Is it 4? I thought there was like 6. I didn't remember.
Well, I feel like I don't know, the one I bought in a set. Like I didn't buy the book like one by one. It's a set thing. So it comes in a set of 4.
Kelvin, you missed one. There's 5.
Wait a minute. Should I tell Albert tell Albert that he has the Minecraft textures mod on? Because his face is really pixelated.
What's wrong with my face?
It's very poor quality.
Oh shit.
Is that how you? Is that your way of telling that Albert is ugly or something? Like
no, you literally
I can try to leave and come back on.
You don't have to, I guess.
What I do, just change the camera quality from like 360 and then change it back to 720.
Oh, can I do that?
You can do it directly.
Boom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you
go. It actually do. Wow.
It's fixed. There you go.
Wow, smart.
Okay.
There you go. Okay. So.
What else is there?
There's that. It's Chadwick Boseman's birthday today. So yeah, happy birthday, Chadwick. Disney Plus made a tribute to him in the Disney Plus made a tribute to him in the Black Panther in the opening credits. If anyone want to check that out, there's that.
Yeah, that was,
Yeah.
What?
no,
Ariq was about to say something.
the opening credits of Black Panther, they changed it in Disney.
Yeah.
To
So yeah,
tribute him.
you should check that out.
Oh, yeah?
In
What else is
other
there?
news, the Croods 2 came out to theaters. No one asked for it. It's still a thing. I don't know why that film. I don't know why that film exists, and they are also gonna do Boss Baby 2.
I
yeah.
remember the whole reason I watched the Croods was so that I can have a conversation with one of my crush in high school.
With a girl.
I remember I was asking her like, "Oh, you're watching a movie? What are you watching?" Like, "Oh, Croods." I'm like, fine. Quickly download like a low quality Croods, and so I can talk about it tomorrow with her.
Did it work? Did it work out? Did it work out?
Well, kinda.
Nice.
But yeah.
Yeah, like seriously, this film came out in 2013. Did anyone? No one asked for this, and they took them 7 years to make a sequel.
Yeah, nobody really asked for the Croods. I even forgot its existence.
Honestly,
Yeah.
it sounds like it's not a bad movie. It's just nobody really asked for a second.
No,
Nobody
one
wants.
exactly.
of my spore creature did comes from there.
Which one was it?
Is it a tiger?
No, the what do I call it?
Birds?
Porcupina? Something like that?
God, that one.
Parapine. Yeah, it's
Oh.
basically like so to the listeners, I guess, you know that game Spore? Yeah, I sometimes combine animals together and mix them into a creature of some sort. And this parapine is a combination of piranhas and porcupine, something like that.
Piranhas and porcupine.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Well,
It's pretty cool, okay? It's pretty cool.
I believe you. I do want to ask all of you guys a question though. So like obviously no one asked for the Croods film. No one asked for the Croods film to a sequel. No one asked for a Boss Baby film for a sequel, but they're happening. So my question for you is, what animated film do you wish should have had a sequel or haven't had a sequel you wish will get one?
Cat in the Hat.
Instead of getting it's not animated.
It's not
No,
even
could be.
I'll start while you guys think. I don't understand. Well, I guess it's because the film bombed in the box office. But for the longest time, I want a Monster vs. Alien sequel. That film rocks. The
Dude.
characters are great. They can easily make a sequel, but they didn't. They made a straight to DVD sequel, which I've actually see. But like, I want to see like a straight up film sequel for it, because they have a great story, they have a great character, and they can easily make another great story out of it. So yeah, and that's DreamWorks too. So make that one instead of Croods, you cowards. You guys have a
Wait,
pick?
what? Wait, what?
should do?
Oh, wait, no, never mind. Oh, I was gonna say, Over the Hedge.
But is there a sequel for that?
No,
No,
apparently
there's no
not.
sequel.
It was just an idea, I guess. But yeah, Over the Hedge.
Simple Joseph Frozen 3.
What? Why?
Why?
But look, Over the Hedge is also really good. Why doesn't it have a sequel?
I don't think it
I
was.
don't know.
Was it that famous or not? See, I can't
It's-
remember. I mean, I watched it a lot. I remembered.
I got Over the Hedge pants
It
when I was
made
little.
it made a lot of money.
I
The
had
budget
the-
it had an 80 million budget. It made 336 million in the box office worldwide with 74% on Rotten Tomatoes. So that's good.
I had the PS2 game for it.
I have the game. I have the pants, the shirt. I have the picnic. What's the name? What is that? Tarp. Is that what it's called?
Oh yeah, but do you have a raincoat for it that the Teguh can wear? Huh?
Simple Joe said, "I like Frozen."
No.
Albert
You don't.
Wiradharma said, "Meet the Robinson sequel should be fun. A lot of
Wait, why is there two
animated."
Alberts? I'm confused.
I have a different account.
Oh my
Okay.
god. Impossible.
Megamind
That love
sequel.
movie set Mega
More
Mind sequel.
memes.
That can
More-
actually work. I think they can do a lot of stuff with Mega Mind.
I haven't watched
Yeah,
Mega
Megamind sequel, I can imagine.
Yeah,
I don't
because Mega
remember.
Mind plays with a lot of like tropes with superhero and make fun of it in a way.
Yeah. Actually,
Especially
yeah.
like Superman, and they can do so much more with superhero stuff.
Yeah, especially now that MCU is like such a big thing. Like it's pretty good to make something like that.
Kelvin's argument for Over the Hedge. I'm just like trying to think what story they can do with it.
I
Over
haven't really
another
think about
hedge.
it.
Over
Over
another
another
hedge?
hedge.
They went over that hedge, now they went over the other one. The other one. It took them how long for to go to the other? When was that movie even made?
Over the hedge.
2005, 2006.
Holy.
2006. Wow. Okay.
So
How about-
it took them 14 years to go to another hedge.
Literally, they didn't make a Mega Man sequel. They didn't make Over the Hedge sequel. They didn't make Monster vs. Alien sequel. But they made 2 Boss Baby films, 2 Trolls film, and 2 Croods films. Like DreamWorks, come on.
There's open season 2. What the what?
There is. I watched that film. I
There's
remember
open
that
season
film.
2. What? I didn't know this.
They went to a water park. It was fun. I remember that. I like that film.
I only watched the first open season. What?
Wait, the first open season is like very old, right? Isn't it like at the same time as
It's-
Over the Hedge?
I think 2003.
I think 2006. No, the sequel is 2008.
Oh, the sequel's 2008. The sequel's pretty old as
Oh,
well.
only 2 years apart. Okay, yeah, but yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't know open season was a sequel. Damn.
Wow.
Do you have a film that you want animated film that you wish?
Does it have to be
made a sequel?
DreamWorks?
No, it
just
can be any
animated.
animated film.
Okay,
It just happened that
actually,
we're criticizing DreamWorks.
I don't know how it would go, but I am inclined to say Wally.
It's just a fitness program. They all become skinny after they got off the ship.
No, here's the thing. I kind of want a sequel to Wally, but I don't want it to be like Wally 2. Oh no,
Sausage
no.
Party. Oh my god.
Yo, even more zaniness.
Okay, that one's actually good.
I don't want to see that. Oh, I've seen the
Look
first
at
one.
Fred Love movies.
How
The
does that work?
Lorax
How does that work?
I don't
So
know.
the story ends with that film.
It's in a different supermarket or something. Oh my god.
No.
Different supermarket.
So it took place at Walmart this time.
Oh my god. Yeah. How about the Lorax too? Like Fat Love movies. What would the movie be about?
I haven't watched
I
it.
mean, the Lorax is about saving from cutting trees, and then at the end of the film, they literally stop from cutting trees. So
They
the
plant-
Lorax have done his job.
They plant again and then they start cutting again.
Another Dr. Seuss one. How the Grinch Stole Christmas Again.
Again.
That's the title. Wait, those are Dr. Seuss, right? Lorax and Grinch?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Horton here's a who.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
also is that Illumination as well? Because I know Lorax and the Grinch movie are Illumination. I don't know if
Yeah. Horton here's a who is also Illumination.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about Chicken Run 2, man? They run again.
Chicken Run.
The first film is them avoiding getting turned into chicken pie. This one they avoid being turned to fried chicken.
How about two Bolt 2?
Bolt
What's gonna be in Bowl 2?
But the thing is, Bolt ended like happily ever after. They live out in a farm.
Well, maybe it's not so happy.
Oh, Bolt died of old age. Bolt got shot.
Maybe Bolt is older, so he's not as fast, and then he's getting replaced.
Bolt meets another dog, and it's played by Samuel L. Jackson, and then they go to recreate the
Oh my god!
I forgot what it's called, that Quentin Tarantino movie.
I'm looking up. Yo, what about Surf's Up 2? Surf's Up 2.
Yeah, there is
No,
There is
WrestleMania.
Surf's Up 2.
There is. And
Oh,
Yeah.
there's Surf's Up 2. I forgot about that.
Monster House 2. No. No, no.
Yeah, there are 3 Hotel Transylvania films.
I haven't watched it, so I don't know.
I've seen
You
all.
haven't
I've seen all 3. They're making a 4th one. Wow.
I watched the
I
first
didn't
one
know.
only.
I mean, it is popular. Dude,
It is
look,
popular. Adam Sandler. Blah, 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 blah.
Fat Love Movie says Angry Bird 3. I haven't watched any of the Angry Birds, so I don't know.
Yeah, there is 2
And
of
then?
those.
And then? Bitmoji, a sequel to Emoji Movie. I forgot that exists.
Oh no.
Oh my God, Fred, these are horrible suggestions. Thank you. These are
Has anyone
hor-
actually seen the Emoji Movie?
No,
No,
No.
I have not.
I have not.
No.
But I don't want to.
I didn't watch a
I
breakdown on
haven't.
YouTube on why it was bad.
Yeah, I watched why it was bad, so I kind of
watched
know
why
what's
it was
gonna happen.
bad. Not because I didn't watch it as is.
Yeah. Dude, I need a sequel to Endgame.
What?
Endgame 2.
It's not,
Avengers Endgame 2.
it's not animated, Kelvin.
Well,
What are you
Thanos
talking
is
about? The
animated.
CGI, they're animated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, if you think about it, okay.
All
Iron Man
movies
is just a floating head.
What about Kelvin? What about Coraline? What about Coraline 2?
No, what's there to explore? Nothing. It's already a perfect movie, Albert.
It's not
Fair.
perfect enough.
Yeah.
Polar Express
Yeah.
2.
What, with the same animations and the creepy face expressions?
Yes, I just want to see the train Tokyo Drift again, you know?
Oh, I know. I saw that. No, I saw that beam. I was like, what is this?
Dun, 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 dun.
I don't know, like they play the song in the background while they're in that. I was like, whoa.
I don't know, like I've seen that multiple times, but you know, there's interval between them, and whenever I see it again, I always laugh. It's just so simple, yet so
Sick.
funny.
Yeah, sadly, I don't think any of the ones that we suggested is actually gonna happen. I doubt it.
How about
Of course.
B movie.
Oh, yeah, B movie.
Sleeping Beauty, Back to Sleep.
Back to Sleep.
Awaking Beauty.
Actually, what about Meet the Robinsons too?
Then
I
Albert
thought
say
about that. I put that. I responded.
Yeah, Albert wrote
Oh,
yeah,
Albert
But
did
like-
that? Oh, I wasn't reading.
but like-
Uh-huh.
But like, I guess I'm not thinking what the story could be. I mean, they could expand more on the future stuff. But yeah,
Mm.
time travel is
Yeah.
kind of endless. Yeah.
Oh, actually, I do have one suggestion because this one I think they actually did continue it, but not on a movie. Big Hero 6, because they did continue the story somewhere else. Not
Oh,
not in the movie.
there's a
There's a
comic for it, huh?
continuation. Yeah, the comic, I think. Yeah. So
Yeah.
technically, there's already a continuation. They just have to.
Oh, Meet the
make it-
Robinsons.
No.
Big Hero 6.
Big Hero 6. Big Hero 6.
Oh, Big Hero. Well, Big Hero 6 is back based on a comic books in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can easily continue that. It's in the realm of possibility.
That's
Oh
true.
my god.
There is actually a TV show on Disney
What is it?
of Big Hero 6.
Oh.
Just like how Lilo and Stitch have a TV show. I guess a lot of Disney.
Oh, is it what? They start off as a movie and then they become TV series. They continue it in a TV
Yeah.
series.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I'm just looking at the list of animated films now. Yeah, I cannot think of anything that stands out. Anything from the live chat?
Well, let's not open that one.
Oh, wow, how did that happen? No?
Where did the eighth dwarf came from, huh? Fred?
Aw.
You have to
Would you like to explain that, Fred?
explain to the class where the eighth dwarf came from?
Oh my.
Snow White and the 14 Dwarfs.
14?
They all
No, they
had-
double.
Yeah, you know dwarves reproduce by mitosis. Damn, Albert, you didn't know this?
That's why they're only half the size. No, they grow. They grow full and then they cut in the half.
Split.
What happened?
How we explain how dwarfs reproduce is that they
Oh.
grow into normal sized man, and then they split into two and they become small.
Sounds,
Then-
sounds about right. Sounds about right to me.
Wait,
Anyway.
no. What happened to the other one?
Yeah, that's even darker. I think it's even
What
darker.
happened to the other one? Fell down a
Can
mine
you
shaft.
literally can you imagine if that's a real thing, like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and then a sequel Snow White and the Six Dwarfs, and then like, wait, what does that mean?
What happened?
Which of the dwarves went missing?
What happened to the other one? And then just slowly became, and then the five dwarves, four, three,
Four dwarves.
to Snow White and the dwarf. Just one of them.
Which dwarf survives till the very end?
The dwarf and ate Snow White.
Oh,
Fourth one.
I don't
is
know.
it like is it a harem anime?
All right, let's steer away from this conversation.
Just saying.
All
That's all
right.
the news. That's pretty much all the news, really.
All right.
I like how
So
So do I
Kelvin
get to
looks
tell my
so-
story now?
Wait, Kelvin,
Yes.
you look so gray in your screen, or at least for me at least.
Maybe
Like-
I am. Maybe I am
Like
gray.
like every one of us were like living in the modern day, and then Kelvin is like still stuck in the 50s with the gray.
Maybe I am in the
Black
50s.
and white.
Black and white. Yeah, black and white thing. Maybe I am gray.
So
There's no more story, right? Okay, so that's
Hey.
the end of this episode.
hey.
Thank you guys
Okay.
for watching.
So I think I mentioned in the last episode that I went to the cinema, right? After like a long time to watch the movie that Teguh wants to watch but still haven't get the time to watch.
Mhm. Yeah, not that.
So yeah, I went to the cinema and watched Kimetsu no Yaiba, Mugen Densha, something like that. The title.
Mhm.
Yeah. Here's a weird thing. Okay. And by the way, the movie is great. You know, the movie is really good. Like I already read the manga and everything, but like, you know, it still hits. You know, when the emotions are supposed to hit. Yeah. So but anyway, here's the weird thing. Okay. So apparently, when you're in the cinema now, you are not allowed to bring any food except drinks.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, drinks are still allowed.
Yeah. Is Albert asleep?
Okay.
I thought Albert was asleep.
I'm not asleep.
Your story is boring.
I mean, that's fair. That's a fair reason. That's a fair reasoning.
Yeah, I know, right? I know. It sounds fair, right? But here's the stupid thing. Okay? When I go to the counter, they still allow me to buy popcorn. Okay? They still allow me to buy popcorn. I bought a whole set, right? Because they didn't tell me. They didn't say anything about it. Okay? So I'm like, oh, it's time to what? It's time to go to the cinema. So I take the ticket, bring it to the counter. Here's my ticket. And I have the food, the popcorn, and the drinks like on my hands, on the tray. And they say nothing about that. Alright, so I just walk in to the, I walk in, I see everyone's like, no one have any food or anything. It's just me and my friend. We have like popcorns. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then like, the movie is over, everything, we finish our popcorn and stuff. We go out to put it in the tray, And then like one of my friends, he goes to the toilet first, so he came out kind of late, go out kind of late, and then like he overheard like the two staffs that's working like on the trash were like wondering like, huh, what? How did those two bring food in the cinema? Stuff like that, yeah. So yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's just a weird.
When
thing.
you said bring food, I thought you meant outside food, but then you. But
No,
then
no. Popcorn, as in like the popcorn I bought from the counter in the cinema.
So they
Yeah,
shouldn't be
yeah.
selling that they shouldn't be selling that in the first place. That's kind of fraud.
Exactly my point. Like, if you're not allowed to bring popcorns in the cinema, then why the fuck are you still selling popcorns
So did you
for me
eat
to
it?
bring into the cinema? And also,
So did
if
you
you're
end up
not,
throwing it away?
no, I finished the popcorn
Yeah.
because they didn't stop me when I give my ticket.
Huh.
And the person that works in front of the studio says nothing about my popcorn
Yeah,
too.
That's fraud. They probably want to find a way to take away your popcorn after you pay it.
Well, what? Yeah, it's just so because like when going into, I also saw like this two random like this random Japanese like eating their popcorn quickly outside so they can go in, something like that. And you just see us walk in with the popcorn. Yeah,
They must be so
And-
confused. They're like, wait, they're allowed to do that?
yeah, yeah. And I think one of the staff, like according to my friend, he overheard them saying like, mercha gaijin, which means like they are very foreign, I guess. But yeah, it's just really weird. That whole part. That's it. Yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting, right? Yeah.
American theaters allow popcorn when I went there to watch Freaky. So yeah, there's that.
I still
You know
don't
the
get
rest
it.
too.
Like why are they still selling it if you're not allowed to bring it in the first place?
Yeah,
Maybe
That
they,
just still
maybe
makes
they,
no
maybe they,
sense.
maybe they forgot. Maybe throughout the whole day, you are the only person who bought popcorn because they forgot to deny you of it, and like as soon as they sell you the popcorn, like, oh shit, we're not supposed to sell him popcorn.
Well, I meant that means
Oh well, we already took it anyway.
the person at the counter when I give the ticket to, they should at least say something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or they should put a notice before you buy the popcorn.
Exactly. The
Which is what
person at the counter should say
Which is
something.
what I'd expect them to do. They'd usually just put a little notice that says you can't bring it in.
Yeah, but apparently not so. I don't know. It's just really weird.
Yeah,
But
I
the
don't
movie
get
is
that.
amazing. God damn. Yeah. Yeah. That's about it.
All right.
Yeah. Oh wait. Here, Fat Love Movies asks. Then the end of the monster house, the house gets destroyed. How do you make a sequel?
Another
Build the
monster.
house.
Another monster. Just make
Well,
another
I mean, now
monster
the
house.
grandpa is homeless.
Monster Hotel.
No, what? No, the grandpa is homeless, so it's like gotta build a house.
Are you saying the grandpa will be the monster?
He'll make a shack, monster shack. It's a sequel.
Monster Shack. It's
Played
so
by
small.
wait, no, played by Shaq O'Neal. he's playing the monster.
We need a live action adaptation of Monster House. Let's get it.
Then a live action adaptation of Shrek.
Wait, so we're gonna see what's his name? I forgot.
What's his name?
name?
Lord
The one who plays
Farquaad.
No. The one,
Buscemi.
the one who plays the grandpa. I forgot what his
Steve
name is.
Buscemi.
Yeah, Steve Buscemi. We're gonna see him then.
It's
Yes,
fitting.
please.
That's the age now.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he's already old now, right? So yeah, it makes sense to
Yeah.
have him back. And then he gets a
Right.
heart attack again, like that movie.
Oh no.
Monster House 2 over Angry Birds 3, please. We don't need any more app games, mobile games to be movies. Like I don't want to see a temple run video game.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. What if they make a temple run and a Subway Surfer movie?
A Flappy Bird movie? What is that supposed to be?
A Flappy Bird movie, what?
None of the app games can become a good film. Honestly, they don't have any story to begin with.
Well, yeah.
I've never seen the first Angry Birds, so I don't even know what kind of story they can do. Anyway, that's just a random thought.
Maybe birds got angry.
You know
That's the
what
whole
game I want to
story.
see? You know what game I want to see a movie? Plant
What?
vs Zombies.
Actually, that can kind of work in a way.
It could work.
Yeah, it could work. Yeah.
It could actually work, yeah.
Live action.
Live action plants.
Well, yeah. I guess in play sometimes.
They make a Plants vs Zombies movie, like the backstory of Dave.
No, him.
Isn't there a modern warfare version of that game or something?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
There is.
Oh yeah.
I'm always quite curious of like how fun it is, or if it's fun or not.
Yeah, I've seen
But,
gameplay
yeah.
of that game. Anyway,
Are we done?
what if I
Are
say
we done?
What if I
No.
say no?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Are we done?
What if I say yes?
Well, alright then, guys. Let's plug, I guess. Ariq, you go ahead.
Should I plug my Genshin ID now? Fuck that. Lazy to. Right, you can find me on Instagram at. That's not my Instagram. You can find me on Instagram at Ariq Andria. Or you can find me at Throwback to Episode 5 at The Bluest Myth.
What?
Wait,
What?
Go on.
I don't like changes, Ariq.
Shut up. They have to know by now. Everyone watch episode 5, I swear to God. If you don't watch episode 5, I will go to Fred Loves Movies' house and hold him hostage. It's not even his fault. I just want to hold him hostage.
You just want to hold him, don't you?
I just want to hold him. I just want to hold him.
oh man.
Okay, Teguh.
I just want to hold him.
You can find me on Steam as Deep Fried Tofu and Instagram as TG23399.
Name pending. Name pending.
You know, I'm
Name?
not even sure if I want to change my name anymore.
Oh no, you can't
Oh.
just do that. No, Teguh. You can't
Deep
just
fried tofu. He's gonna change it to soft mushy tofu.
Oh no. Ariq, what have you done?
No.
I'm so creeped out right now.
Hey man, did you not see the terms and conditions of subscribing to this channel?
One might randomly be grabbed, might be held by Ariq.
There's a disclaimer. You know, we have a disclaimer already.
You see, Ariq, Fred Love Movies is challenging you. You will never find me. Okay. Okay. I'll plug next. Wait, wrong one. Yeah. Where's the banner for this one? Alright, so you can find me on Instagram at KY77 and on Twitch at DiscoMonkey027, which is inactive for quite a while now. And Disco Monkey on YouTube, which I also has not touched. I even forgot about it. Yeah. Yeah, so Albert, go ahead.
All right, find me at Wiradharma on Twitter and Instagram, and John Movies on YouTube. Subscribe to this YouTube channel to see the video version of this show, including other commentary tracks and other episodes that we've done for the Councilmen Show as well. And follow us at Councilmen Show at Twitter and Instagram if you want to check out on the latest ongoings of Councilmen and whatever we're doing. And subscribe to us at the Councilmen. Laughing for some reason. And subscribe to us at the Councilmen. What did I say?
No, I was reading Battle Movies comment.
What does that even mean?
You attempt to hold me.
You can't blue what's already blue.
You can't blue what's already been smithed.
You can't blue what's already been smithed.
Where was I? Subscribe to us at... Hold on. Ooh, I need to breathe it. Subscribe to us at the Councilmen.
Subscribe.
Yeah, Albert is struggling to say.
Please whatever. Please
subscribe to us at the Councilmen Show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, whatever listen to our podcast audio feed. Download us, share us, leave a review, tell us about your bluesmiths to your friends and everything else. And yeah, there you go.
There you go. All right, so so that's the end of Nonsensical November.
I like this
No.
month.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not returning next month.
Yeah. Yeah.
Should we do delusional December?
Oh yeah,
Are we high every the whole December?
December we're delusional, so it's full of conspiracy theories. You know.
Oh,
Ooh, that sounds fun.
that
Oh,
sounds
yeah.
fun. Okay.
If you can find conspiracy theories.
All right. Delusional December, and we'll see you. How do I end?
Delusional December.
And with that, the councilman has spoken. And we'll see you in the next episode.
Stop laughing about
I will